So, we're doing this. I'm gonna do what I'm told and let it idle. Let it absorb the universe.
So friends, before I dump this big stovepipe down at my feet with all this shrapnel around logs and this and that, I look around. What's gonna happen when I dump that log? Well, I'm gonna get thrown around, or something's gonna, you know what I mean? All the prep work is so important before you do something extravagant or intense, dropping a big buck or falling a tree or anything. The surroundings is so important. It's 9 times out of 10, it's not the log you're working on that gets you. So every limb I've knocked off has done that blah, blah, that kind of rich sound, 4-strokey. Every one. But keep listening. Okay, listen to the saw here now. When I limb, listen. So something's changed. You can literally hear it in the RPM, and it wicks up. It's changing. Good morning, friends. 4:30. So This is very interesting. Now, listen, I know you. It's like the pink elephant in the room, friends. But are you freaking serious right now? Are Do you even know what what's going on here, friends? Get your baker's hat on. Get the gullet. Stand up and freaking whip your dough together. Yeah, I found this on the internet. I'm very, very happy with my new hat. Like, super duper happy. And I don't wear a lot of hats, friends. But listen, friends, you all know I am giving because I know a lot of followers out here, okay, that really like the 500. And I've talked to them. I've spoke with them. Two things: weight and power. In the cut. We all know she does that small wood thing. It needs load. That's how this saw is built. I've understand it more now, especially now, friends, out in this setting where you're limbing, bucking, a little bit of pollen, this and that, getting it more in its element. Excuse me. But something interesting is happening to this saw, and I guess maybe it's people talk about a break-in when things start to work. Maybe that's happening now, friends. Please tell me you can hear what the change here. If I have to go back and grab a piece that I did before, you know how sometimes I'll grab where it goes blah blah. Friends, listen. When I first started falling, if the boss or the bullbucker, whoever your fallen partner or somebody said to you, "What's with all the zinging? What's that? What are you doing?" Friends, that was frowned upon from where I come from. It was frowned upon. You cut the freaking limb off the tree. Just whack, whack, not whackety whack, 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 zing, 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 zing. Hey, we all do it sometimes in scenarios where there's cedar all over you and you need to keep the revs up to. We all do it. But when you're walking down a log and you're whacking limbs off, there's no need for all the zinging going on. Ying, ying. There's just not. Bear Claw gave me snot for that years ago, and I stopped doing it. And I became very conscious of just whack, whack. So that's what a saw is supposed to do. So what's happening now, right now, coming up, listen to the saw. It's starting to work. So what it's doing, I don't know what it's doing. Maybe it's breaking in, but I'm enjoying it now. I'm enjoying this saw more. One thing I will tell you, in the buck, tough to compete with it. Straight goods. And this has always been the case with this saw. It's always when you get it in the wood, it shines in the wood, like really shines. like anyways, I'm digging the 500 right now. Right now when I go back into the video after the Doman's interjection, schlank, I'm starting to dig this saw more. Here's another nice thing about the 500. It is quite nice in the hands. I hadn't had it in a setting like this yet. And it's very nice in the whoopski doopski hoodly. It's very nice. Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, I think we shall.
We're gonna run it some more, friends. Give me a minute, I'll get some fuel in it. I'm starting to like this thing, it's starting to change. All right, friends, I'm gonna go up and run that 500 up there and do some limbing. Well, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, the Ripsaw boys made it strong, that's for sure. Real strong in the wood. That small wood thing is just the way they're built. There's nothing you can do about that. That one seems to want to come around a little bit.
Pavarotti, you sing a nice song. Friends, I've just decided what I've named this power saw now. I've been thinking about what a name for this saw that I'm running. Harvey's Big Bore. It's not the 86er. The 86er is the 86er. This is Pavarotti. You have to call this saw Pavarotti. The lungs of this saw, it's like they just, you know what I mean? You crack the throttle and it just opens like a frog croaking. Bop! It's nuts. And that's when you get that combination of the exact right exhaust and intake and all the timed event. It's the timed event where you crack. It's called crack. Back to it. And friends, remember, I am a hot rodder. A lot of folks that are new, if you're new here, welcome to you. Welcome to the new subscribers. Friends, you can't compare these old, 30 and 40-year-old saws. Well, you can. I do. But not everybody's into these hot rod ported old power saws. I am. But everything I've got's ported and hot rodded and old. I mean, it's just who I am. So I'm gonna be straight right now. Okay, honestly, Stihl, the 500i, and I knew it right when I ran that power saw with my boy and Donnie Walker and the Shaw. Remember that job in town we done? I knew right away there, and I said in that video, kudos to Stihl. Stihl, I remember that saw going, okay, these boys are listening. They changed their switch. No goofy switch. Captive nuts. Excuse me. A couple other things I was like, yeah. They beat Husky, I think, in the past couple years. The 592 is lovely. It's a big saw. It's lovely. I'm not a real fan of the 585. I'll be honest. I'm speaking to new saws right now. The 500 has been phenomenal. You cannot take it away from it. Friends, it's just those little things that I've always talked about. I remember when it really hit me out in the bush that day. I was doing a job. I was like, I got actually frustrated. And of course, because I got a YouTube channel, I'm going to talk about it. Oh, and I will. So what I'm saying here to you when I talk to you right here is I'm saying when you got a hungry chain, if you're rakers and you're trying to cut small stuff, you're just going to flick it all over and you're flick it at you, pull it at you. So it's almost use the very tip if you can.
Little tick there. So, yeah, you take a chance for sure. But to have throttle response, I'm done. There we go. I'm just warming up here. So there she be. Everything's bucked. 12, 16, 20s. And she's looking pretty slickety dick doggety. Yeah, good show.